This one's so groovy, baby. Things come back hard as well, so.
Yeah, that mixtape was awesome. I was very impressed by it, to be honest with you, because I thought.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm superb, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Happy to be here again, as usual.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, it's been a long day. The fact that you're still here as well.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But you know, I love Liverpool. I love the whole Merseyside. So definitely being out here, you know, you can't get rid of me that quick. I'm gonna be around for a while.
Well, it has actually been a minute since you've been here. I'll be honest.
Yeah, most definitely. I think it was it the Camel Club? Was that last or?
Yes, I think it was actually. Yeah, when we were supposed to do the Edo G gig.
Yeah. Or we came down for the other gig as well. I can't remember the name of the club, but
the IIH charity night.
That was it. So
that was the one. Yes, when you graced the stage on that night.
Exactly. So you know what?
Superb night.
I've got nothing but love for Liverpool and being up here. So it's always a pleasure.
And we've got nothing but love for you. So we've known each other for a good while now, and it's looking in. Wow, it must be about a decade.
Well,
a decade, man. How
that definitely puts some perspective on stuff. But you know, guess what? It's been a good decade, and we're still here. We're still growing, and we're still building. So it's definitely great to see yourself even here doing your thing and that as well. So you know, here's to another decade.
Oh heck yeah! Think about what we've both achieved in a decade.
Exactly.
You've got you've got that TV going off. You've had your wrestling company.
Yeah.
You know, you got your mixtapes. You got all your artistry of your label.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Bout Dat Records first. Bout Dat.
Yeah, Bout Dat Enterprises. We're definitely pushing things within the UK on a level that I think hasn't quite been done yet. Just in terms of how we bridge the gap, I should say, internationally with other artists and with other companies worldwide. We've kind of got like a global thing going on. So the thing about Bout Dat is something that's homegrown but takes a lot of influence from around the world and then mixes everything up and throws it back out there. So we're definitely leaving our mark on the universe with what we're doing and what we're growing. So you know, Bout Dat 2015 is where we're at right now. So the music that's coming this year, it's definitely incredible, if I say so myself.
Well, speaking of music coming this year, it's only been 3 months and already you've released quite a lot under the label.
Oh yeah, well I mean, you know, I like to start strong, finish strong, same sort of thing. So, you know, last year we put out the 2014 collection, which was an album every month. We put one out independently, you know, online, digital releases. So this year we thought, you know, we're going to do things differently, but we still got to put things out there. So we've gone the visual route this year. So at the start of the year, you've seen a video come out each month, and you know, that's probably something that you're going to see continue throughout the rest of the year. And you know, we've had the announcement of the gig with the Outlaws, and there's quite a few other things that are going on as the months progress, like April, May, June. There's going to be quite a few big things like rolling out and stuff. And you know, we've spoke previously about some of the international moves, so you definitely are privy to a lot more than others. But you know, there's definitely some stuff coming, and we're excited about it, and the people are excited about it, and you know, we're just happy to be bringing that sound. And
you know, let us know a few of your influences. And
I couldn't even name. If I was to name names, I'd be literally listing names on top of names, because it's like, you know, how could I say Hendrix but not Marvin Gaye, or you know, Jim Morrison but not like, you know, the King or something. You know, give me a break. There's like so much. So
too many.
I'm definitely influenced by the artist, and what I love to encapsulate myself is the essence of an artist. So I think that's something that's kind of missing from nowadays. Just such a pure artist being such a social advocate and social commentary. So you know, here's to the art. You know, let's keep the real art alive and stuff like that. So
yeah,
we're just trying to play our part.
Speaking of influences, I know you're a massive fan of this guy.
Oh
Would you like to introduce this?
Well, you know, I want to introduce this song right now, and this is something brand new from the Colonel. No Limit Forever, Money Mafia, with All We Got, featuring Lil Wayne. This one's called Power, and if you know anything about independence and power and people coming together, this is definitely a huge move for the hip hop community. So Master P and Lil Wayne, Money Mafia, Power. Here, this one go.
Yes, that was Master P, Money Mafia, featuring Lil Wayne. That was Power. And as before, we're still joined by the one and only FONZi NeuTRON.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So a lot of people don't know. We were just talking off air then that you also have a wrestling company. You're co-owner of a wrestling company. A massive wrestling fan.
Yeah. Huge wrestling fan. So you know that kind of made us get into new scene wrestling, which we started and we was doing new scene wrestling. And you know, now I'm happy to be doing a lot of work with Kamikaze Pro, who really took the wrestling business with what's going on locally within the UK, and have really just took that to a different height within Birmingham as well. So, you know, just definitely Kamikaze Pro being the top wrestling company for Birmingham, UK, and for the Midlands with a lot of the stuff that they're doing, and we're pushing forward. So we've had quite a few shows. We had Too Cool was out not too long ago.
Goodness,
funnily enough, they wanted me to actually get in the ring and do the worm with them, but
that's incredible.
I chose not to at that occasion. I just wanted to enjoy the show like a fan like everybody else. So,
see, the thing about wrestling is that the crossover with hip hop and music, it's always been there anyway.
Oh yeah, exactly.
ICP, the way No Limit came out in the WCW. And
well, I mean, I was watching an interesting interview with Bray Wyatt not too long ago, and he was giving a lot of the psychology about how he gets into gear and into zone for his matches, and he likened it to how a rapper gets into the zone for producing their music and stuff like that. And you know, it gives me shades of the late 90s, early 2000s, when like the NWO really came into the business and really changed the professional wrestling business. But a lot of their influence was off hip hop and music, because you could hear it in their style, you could hear it in their slang,
especially the Wolfpack.
You know, especially the Wolfpack. You know, Kevin Nash. You know, that's where the 4 Live and the Too Sweet and all that come from. Today we rode around listening to Mac 10 and like hip hop acts. So it's definitely there, and it's, you know, it's good that when two art forms can get together. So, you know, I'm definitely glad about the work that I'm able to do within the wrestling business, and it is definitely a business that I have an interest and a passion in as well. So I have an understanding of the product and how it works. So yeah, it's pretty good, and I've made some good connections through it too.
You did say before that people who don't know, well, a lot of people may actually know. If you're awake this week, then you definitely will know of Juventud Guerrera.
Hoovy, the Juice.
Yeah, the Juice. You happened to say that he was a rapper as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, let me tell you something. Juventud Guerrera is you know, one of the most stand-up guys that I've met, and he's so incredibly talented. If we're talking in the wrestling business, at one stage as a cruiserweight, he was neck and neck with Ray Mysterio. He was like, you know, a lot of people know Ray, but Juvie was up there too, and he's still up there in his own right. And just as a talent, is you know, he's good with the music, with DJing. He does quite a few things and stuff like that. So, you know, we connected and we bumped heads at one of the shows on a real level, and we spoke about putting some music together. You know, you just mix things up like in a way that only we could, because people may hear the collaboration, think it's a bit strange. You know, how does it mix? But you know, when you hear how it comes together, it definitely comes together really sure. Yeah,
I like that. So what other things have you got coming up this year then?
Yeah, this year the main thing I'm working on is the new album King Cosmic, which was going to be dropping at some point this year. We've put out a few singles. Dollface, the latest single that's been out. We've got Super Trooper upcoming, Mnemonic. So there's going to be quite a few video singles that are going to be rolling out this year, because I'm also want to focus on the visuals. You know, within that we've got a lot of stuff going on BDTV, just really pushing the edutainment, you know, really bridging the gap between entertainment and life and pushing everything together. So we've got some great shows coming through with BDTV.